The secret is out. Christmas cake. It's the rum cake that you've been waiting for. Believe you me. Mmm. 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 It's dense. It's packed of flavor. The rum, the wine, the spices. You eat one slice, and guess what? The secret is out. This is a cake that you've been waiting for. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Lord, you can't manage. The cake nice and nice too. And the lady say, it's nice, not rotted. It's nice for you. It's nice for you. Where you there? I can't stop eating the cake. The cake is so nice. The moistness, the cake. Oh my God. No sir. I can't stop. Watch the video and learn how to bake this nice sumptuous Christmas cake. Very nice. Have a Merry Christmas baking from my family to yours. Get ready to indulge in the taste of the islands this holiday season. Welcome to a holiday treat like no other. Join me as I explore the rich flavors and traditions of Jamaican Christmas cake, from the dark, boozy richness of black cake to the festive spirit of the rum-soaked fruit. I'll guide you through creating a Christmas cake that's sure to impress. The secret is out. Black cake, rum cake, Caribbean cake, Christmas cake, Jamaican fruit cake. The best cake ever for Christmas. Decadent, delicious, and dense. What's going on, Mom? I don't know. So after me tidy up and clear up the place, it's now time for baking. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my DW garden. Today I'm baking cake for the family. This is going to be a baking with a difference, reminiscence about Jamaica. I'll put the ingredients in the description box. A time for bake the cake now. I don't know about you, but me need a glass of Baileys. But I don't know about you, but we gotta have a glass before we start the cake. Trust me. Pour a glass of Baileys. Merry Christmas, yeah, to everybody. And I enjoy Christmas. Come on the days when my grandmother used to prepare. You know what was most important to us though, when we were preparing for Christmas, is to, ooh, I'm spilling. Hey, yeah, the glasses now work right today. Remember to get your butter at room temperature. So you want it soft like that. You see how that is soft? So I'm going to pour that out in here now. That goes out in my... Hey, see that? Just scrape out. And I've got 9 eggs here beaten there. See how beautiful it looks? I want you to see the eggs. Golden. So there is the lemon, the lime rind is inside of this egg. That stays there until when I'm ready. So, you know what was important to us? Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. I'll drink a Baileys. I'm tired. Baileys on ice. Yeah, when we were growing up, in our household, the most important thing was making sure the curtains were washed. Curtain have to go up clean and pretty. And then we had somebody paint the house. And then you know what color paint everybody? Everybody have blue. Morning glory. Like this. Let me put it down before my drum. Right, so in here, so we have 1 pound of softened butter, softened room temperature butter. In here, I've got granulated sugar and I've got brown soft sugar. So this equates to 1 pound. So 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of sugar. So brown and white sugar. And here goes the beginning of my Christmas cake. So once that is softening up, and we want it to look fluffy and nice, it come out nice. Let me go and sip some more of this. Nice. So while over here, I've got the beaten eggs in here. One of the cardinal rules for baking is to make sure that you grease your tins and put it aside, end off, so you don't have to run out and like a headless chicken, you know what I mean? So you get your oil. You can use vegetable oil or you can use butter. So in this case, I'm going to use butter. Normally, we use the butter paper, but again, have you noticed I already cut out some grease-proof paper? You know how to do that, or you can buy them ready-made. You know how to do that as well, yeah? So just go around and grease your tin. Well grease. You can flour them, but when I see the purpose of flouring it because the grease-proof paper is already on top of it, yeah? So to each his own. Everybody does. I flour when I'm doing plain cake. I put the flour at the bottom because I find it helps to keep the bottom dry. But in this case, this is fruit cake, so you're going to go right round and round. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, round and round. Make sure it's well greased, because you don't want your cake to sit in any corners. Look, well greased in there. Then I normally go with 2 sheets of grease proof. I'm going to put 2 sheets in there, so. Put another one in there. Put that, just squeeze the bottom so this one stick on top, so it's easier, yeah? Do that. See it there? And it sits. Hold on. You see? It sits really nice. And then there's some for the sides. So this goes around. And when you're doing the side, take the scissors and slit the top. It can make it easier for it to sit evenly. Right? So business with the pan, you know, right now. Christmas, you know, remember say with their yard and you know, we are doing thing. So you get that around the corner. On this, get another piece, roll it right round, and you use the butter for it to seal, so it don't go all over the place, yeah. So the butter hold it, or the oil. In this case, I use butter. So that's for greasing the tin, yeah. So after you grease the tin, make sure so you put a water bath in the oven, and your oven must be preheated at 350 degrees because your cake takes 2 to 3 hours. It's fruit cake and you're not going to rush it. You're going to make sure so you turn your oven to 350 and ensure so it bake for a few hours. So you're going to make sure as well that you have everything to check. Get a spray bottle so halfway through when the cake bake, you go in and you spray the top so it not crack. Hopefully it won't crack, but there's something about the cake's cracking. So that's my tin all done, yeah? So once it's done now, I'm going to start bake the cake, right? So Merry Christmas, everybody. Come on, this is Jamaica. And you know how it go, we are bake the house full of everything, all sort of, nothing to pack out, and you know, I'm going to have a drink right now. So we're going to finish do the rest, yeah? So we're allowing the sugar to beat until the sugar and the butter becomes nice and fluffy. Remember also to get your spatula So that helps to get everything evenly combined. So at this stage, it is becoming fluffy. So I'm going to start adding the eggs. And remember, at any stage that your eggs start breaking or getting what they say curdle, you add a little bit of flour. Start pouring some of the eggs in there, and then we're going to start beat again. Added a little bit of flour to it. You see it's coming to. So I'm going to transfer it to my pudding pan. Okay, so now I'm transferring the mixture to my pudding pan. See that? And then the fruits. Always have a spatula at hand. It's very handy. Yeah, man, as I said, when we had to clean down the window, had to clean off the windows, you know, and you remember back in the days that when everybody get like a Christmas work, and some people them wicked it up, then they don't do nothing. They get the work, we go cut down the roads look clean, whitewash the walls them and all of that. But some of them people never used to sit down on the roadside. Public works. It's a public works that give out holiday a job. You go over there, put on your name. Things have certainly changed because people used to put on their name much place and I tell you, times really changed. People used to put on their name and get work and get paid for no work. Yeah, for no work. But the yard have a cut because you know you have some Christmas tree grass. Jesus, them they a nightmare. Them they a nightmare. Them the Christmas tree grass there. Oh my God. Those Christmas tree grass, nightmare. Okay, so let's put this away. I'm gonna leave that. I'll leave that right. Hold on. Leave that right there for now until I move it. Yeah, those Christmas tree grass was problem, you know. Hell for cut. Right, so now I've got my my butter and my sugar and my eggs all creamed. I'm going to add the fruits. And tell me how you like your fruits. You like a dense cake? You like your cake, you know, where the fruits blend out? Or you like your fruits, you like taste a bit of fruits in the cake? What may I look for? I like taste a little bit of fruits. And let me have a glass of the Baileys, yeah. Let me close this jar. Man. God, I got the wrong throat. I tell you, Christmas is coming and the geese is getting fat. Me I tell you. And then them kill the goat, them kill the hog, them kill everything. They get the fresh meat. My grandaunt tells she love the roast beef. She love her roast beef. And that's where I learned for roast beef from. So right, so here what happened now. You need about 5 cups. So let's see. Where's my cup? 5 cups of fruits that has been soaked with rum and wine and, you know, vanilla and all them kind of something. So 1, yeah, and my 2. There's cherries in there, you know. I never cut up with cherries, you know. Someone never cut up, but hey, you know, see, here what happened, you know. That is not like me, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take out the cherry. I'm gonna make sure it's cut up. Make sure it's cherry cut up fine. Not because, but still for all. I'm baking cake for myself. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might just go 6. So it's gonna be a dense cake. Very dense. Very dense and fruity. So here what happened now. So we're gonna mix that out now. So remember the motion of this. Let's mix it up first. See that? You don't really want to see me, not true. You just want to see the cake and mix up, not true. So all your liquid ingredients should be added at this stage. So remember, you can go around and cut the cutting method. You have some lemon and orange juice here. Throw that in there. Natural. Not lemon, lime. And the orange. Just put a little dragon stout. So we're just going to pour a little in there. Right? Little dragon stout going. So all your liquid ingredients, this is where it goes this time. So some people use burnt sugar. Treacle, we call it treacle here in London. So this is molasses going in. Let the Christmas get you in a good mood. Let the Christmas get you. And you know, and the gungo peas. Yes, that's another thing. The gungo peas and rice and peas. Oh my God. Love that. Love that. That's my favorite. The green gungo. And I love to sit down and shell the gungo and pick the sorrel. Yes, I love to do that. Love, love, love doing that, may I tell you. Love it. Right, so I've got a few vanilla here. I'm going to use a little bit of this one. Someone introduced me to another vanilla. I'm going to tip a little bit of that one in there. And then there is this one. There is this vanilla. It's called Baron. Apparently it's so nice. There's a cap full. It's got nice flavor. There's the mixed essence, which is supposed to be good. I'm gonna try that one. Right, and never forget your Angostura bitters. Your Angostura bitters, a dash of it. Always a must for me. It's very flavorful for your cake. I'm going to use a little bit of the rose water. Not a lot. And then I got almond here. I don't use a lot either, just a little tiny bit. I can smell, it smells really good, but I can smell the sorrel behind me. It's really making the house nice. Yeah, man. Sorrel and cake. My cousin Amber was the person who did our cake. And that's where I used to head every year to go and help out and wait for the basin. Wait for the basin. Even though the fruits are already soaked with the white rum, I still have to add some in the cake. Because trust me, it bring up the flavor, it elevate the taste, and also a little bit more wine, and keep the wine at hand. Don't worry about too much wine, because you're going to add wine to the cake when the cake come out anyway. So, you know, I have this rum, the Rebellion Spice rum. That's a good room. Just drop a little bit in there. Oop! That'll be nice. Remember, just drop some more dragon inside there. Just pull that in. Oh, I'm making mess there, innit? Yeah, sorry. It was always this thing with Christmas as well. You know the Christmas breeze. You know that when Christmas come, there's a difference in the air. Yeah, man, it's different. Right, so I'm going to add the brown in now so we can decide what color we want our cake to be. I'm not going to use all of this because I don't want the cake to be too black. I want it to look rich and nice. I want the cake to look like that. Nice cake. Yeah? Wow, smell the sorrel. You smell the sorrel. So here goes our browning. I'm working that in. Working the sorrel. I'm working this in. And the last thing we're gonna add is the flour. The color, come on, good. It tastes like light. The lady say it nice, no rotted. Right, God. It nice, no rotted. We love her, you see, that lady there. Oh, nobody know much her. We love her, man. She has some good recipe there, man. Right, but you know what I use in my cake? I'm telling you what I'm using on my cake. Use water crackers. I'm going to blend it up now. And in my flour, I got all of the dry ingredients. We got the cinnamon, mixed spice, nutmeg, everything in here. And I use a little bit of almond as well. I'm going to blend those crackers. And then I'm going to sieve it in here. And then we start adding the dry mixture to this. It's a hell of a lot of cake here. Right, so here's my flour, which has all the spices in there. And I'm just sieving the crackers in. So the crackers work out to be about a third of, let's mix those in. All the spices, the nutmeg, the mixed spice, the allspice. Yeah. Ooh. I'm making mess. So this 1 pound of flour to 1 pound of sugar and 1 pound of butter. So I'm going to go in now with my flour. I'm going to go in 2 cups at a time. 1, 2. We're going to mix in now. The time to mix in our flour. So we're going to mix. So remember the mixing, the motion. You have to be careful because the pan is flowing over. So you're going to mix in and go around. Mixing motion. When you finish mixing, your spoon should stand. And look, the spoon is even standing and I'm not even finished yet. But yeah, Christmas cake is a tradition to Jamaicans. So we have our cake and our sorrel and aerated water, soda. Some people know bother with the sorrel. Drink little soda. We call it soda. So this is our treat. So when we done it to curry goat and the manish water, the fried chicken, you know, your belly full. You call for one slice of cake there. Give me one slice of the cake there. Yeah. And and the cake nicer when it's stale, you know. So when it's old. So you have to wet the cake. So when the cake, so sometimes you find that some family will bake the cake for y'all. Some people have cake for years too, you know, all in them freezer. Then they have to bake no fresh cake. But yeah, man, and my grandmother used to bake the drops and the gizzard. So we have extra sweet. So we never short a sweet in our house. Never. We never short a sweet in the house. Not at all. So when I go down, I'm going to continue doing this. And then when I come back, you see how it's done. and then we start filling up the cake tins. But so far not too bad, not you? May I go on to myself. The bale is done. But me I go on myself. I'm gonna make sorrel. So I'm gonna show you how it stay in a minute. I'm gonna try sweeten it down and I can get to drink some before we finish, right? Alright, let me mix it. What do you think, guys? I think it's ready now. Have a look. It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at the spoon standing in there. That's an indication that the batter is good. You know, and listen, just, you see, you have to have a spatula as well, because the spatula clean it off really good. So, see that? They go around the sides, clean around the sides, make sure. So we're gonna add it to our tins now. It's ready. Have a look. The batter is ready. Look. Remember the mixing motion to go around and cut in. So you go. I only greased 3 tins, hoping that that's what it would be. But I add a little bit more fruits in my cake, so I'm going to fill up these tins now. And then you have to watch how much you put in there as well. Remember? As I say, I like fruits in my cake, so obviously it's gonna be a good 3 hours for this to bake. Good, good. Three solid tins. Right, I got 3 big size cakes. So I'm just going to knock them in, settle them in. And guess what? Just sit back and it's nice and rotted. It's nice and rotted. Get nice and rotted. Mighty God. I tell you. That's very nice. I swear say, Jamaica, the days are growing up, bring me back to the one day. It's nice and rotted. What there? It look too bad for me to take my tongue under that. It look too bad for me to take my tongue on and wipe you out, but when I tell a lie, when I tell a lie, it's nice and rotted. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Right, they're going in the oven now. What can I say? Well done. Guys, if you got this far, this is it. So I'm going to go in and put in all my cakes in there. Goes at the top. The cakes are in the oven and the water bath is at the bottom here. Once the cake look like they're almost baked, just get in with your wine and spray. And then spray. They're not ready yet, so just spray. The cakes came out quite okay. They weren't split a lot, but you know, that's how cakes are. Once you have the greaseproof paper, you can just pull it right out. Look at that. It's easy to just take out, and then you can turn it over Look how clean that is. That means we have some clean sides. So you can tell that your cake now burn. Another way, look, very clean. That's another way to tell that your cake is baked properly, that the greaseproof paper has come out really. Ooh, we're looking to have a nice dense cake here. Also, we're going to turn them over now. They smell delicious. I'm going to turn them over now so you can see. The cakes are finally baked. Yes, they are. They cracked up a little bit. You can see, but they're looking super fine. Super, super fine. Have a look there. So, this is the one that I'm going to turn out. We're going to do the testing on it. It should come out really fine. So, look. There we go. See how quickly it turned out. So we're going to lift that up. Woo! Look at that. And look at the sides. Look at the sides. Very clean. Remember that? Okay. I'm going to lift. I'm going to lift the lid. Hold on. And then that's the bottom. Very smooth around the sides, and I'm going to lift the greaseproof paper off the top. Put that across there, and there. Look at that. Right. So we've gone in quite deep. Yeah, in. So we need to cut another slice so you can see the richness of this cake go down. Oh, I think I'm cutting into a fruit there. So we're going to take a slice of this rich. Look at the cake, how dense. Please remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and also leave a comment if you like how I bake my Christmas cake. Thank you.